Hi, my name is Dr. Pecoraro. I'm a chiropractor in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And this is a meditation on a typical day in heaven or hell. So, what would a typical day in hell be like? Well, of course, this isn't really typical because it'll be much, much worse than this, thousands of times worse than this. But think of a typical bad day you have now. Let's say you get up in the morning and you're still tired, very tired. You don't even want to get up. And you have to get up. And you're tired the whole time you're getting ready for work or school or whatever. You don't have any clothes that you like, that match, that you want to wear, so you have to settle for something. Then you get in the car, you're driving to work or to school, or you're going to work or to school, and everything's going wrong. You get every red light, you can't cross the street when you want to, everybody's cutting you off, they're all cursing at you, getting in your way, it's taking you longer than you want to, you're getting real irritated, you're screaming and cursing and yelling. Now you get to work. You get out of work or school, and immediately the people that you don't like are making fun of you. You're trying to make fun of them too, but they're doing a better job at it. And you get in work, and you're there, you feel like you're dirty, but you got to be there anyway, and you're very, very tired, and your boss is giving you a million things to do, too many things for you to really do, and everything's going wrong. The computer's not working right, the typewriter, if you have one, isn't working right, your pen's running out of ink, the phone keeps ringing off the hook, you don't have enough paper, you can't find this, you can't find that file, your secretary's not in, or your helper, whatever, and just everything's going wrong. It's just the worst day you could imagine at work. And so now the day is over, you get in your car to go home, you get home, and you're hoping to relax and have a nice dinner, and instead your wife or your mother or whoever's there is asking you to do about a million things. Can you do this? Can you do that? Do this, do that. No rest for you. Now it comes to dinner, and it's something that you hate to eat, something that you really dislike. You told your mother, you told your wife you didn't ever want to have this again, but they made it anyway. And so now this is what you have to eat for dinner. And finally dinner's over, and you figure you're going to relax and sit down and watch television, and you sit down, and nothing good is on television. Matter of fact, the television doesn't even work. It's blurry. There's the sound isn't working right, and you're just really irritated. So you decide that you're going to try to go to sleep, and you try to go to sleep, and there's a real loud noise outside. There's a fire next door, the sirens are blurring, lights are going in your house, and you can't sleep. And in the middle of the night, same things happen. Things are going on outside, there's an ambulance, lights, a lot of sound, and it's just awful. So this is, if you can multiply this by thousands and thousands and thousands of times, this would be a typical day in hell. Now let's contrast that to a typical day in heaven. Well, a typical day in heaven would be like you get up in the morning and you feel real refreshed. It's a beautiful morning. You can't wait to get out of bed. You're not tired at all. You're looking forward to the day. You get dressed. The shower feels good on you. You get all the clothes that you like to wear. They're the most comfortable clothes, the ones you think you look the best in. You drive to work or school, or you go to work or school, and there's practically nobody on the way. You get every light. There's no traffic, or your friends are on the way if you're walking. You get to talk to them, and you get to work or school, and everything's going right. All your friends are there. Everybody's being nice to you. Everything works good. You have practically no work to do. Your friends are calling you on the phone, and you have time to talk to them. And it's just a great day at work. You get home, and your wife or your mother wants you to relax. They made the best thing for you for dinner. the things you turn on the television and every single show that you want to watch is on, and you almost can't even believe it. You don't know what to pick because it's so good. And then finally the end of the day comes, and you don't want it to end, but you figure it's got to. It's late at night. You finally lay down, you fall directly to sleep, and you sleep like a baby. So if you can multiply this by thousands and thousands of times, that'd be like a typical day in heaven. So which would you rather have? A typical day in heaven or a typical day in hell? Now, you might say, I don't really believe in that. Well, I'm just going to ask you, is it worth it to take the chance? Because to get into heaven, you have just 10 rules, the 10 commandments. And in hell, there's only one rule, and that's that you can't get out. It's the same every day. It's worse and worse every day. It's the same in heaven too, but in heaven, everyone has to obey those commandments, because if only one person lies or steals or kills, it ruins it for everybody. So everybody's there. It's got to be good. So is it worth it? You decide and act accordingly. So I hope this gave you something to think about, and I'll try to bring you more information at another time. Thanks.